So now we've used a password to pass around the network. We discovered that 142 and 141 have the same local admin of Frank Castle. So we are able to get a shell on both machines. Now we could try psexec with Metasploit, go in there, run hash dump, see if we can get lucky. But again, that's a little bit on the noisy side. You saw it get picked up by antivirus, by Windows Defender, but you're seeing that psexec still isn't. I still haven't turned off my antivirus quite yet. So you can see that psexec on psexec.py is not getting picked up. So that's nice. What we can do to dump hashes in this situation is we can run a tool called secretsdump. And guess what? Secretsdump.py, also part of the Impacket toolkit. So we can do something along these lines. We can say marvel fcastle and then password 1. This should look very familiar. It's the same syntax as before. And then just 192.168.57. And we'll start with Frank Castle's machine at 141. Try that. See what happens. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, we know we have access to 142 as well. So let's go ahead and just do that. And it's going to come in here and it's going to dump all this information for us. So this is wonderful information, okay? It's coming in here and it's dumping not only the SAM hashes, but it's dumping what are known as LSA secrets and this DP API key. You don't have to worry too much about these right here. More so, we're going to focus on the hashes that we get back if we get any local hashes. We'll talk more about what the LSA secrets are and the rest of this is when we get into Mimikatz here in just a few videos. So I'll save that for this, or I'll save that for later. But just know that you can dump these hashes, and look, we can grab these. We can also just kind of examine and see, like I can copy this and we can just go into a new tab and just say gedit. I'll just call this test and we'll just paste this into here. And then I'll grab these other ones and I'll paste them. And you could do the quick eye test and see here if I can copy if the same hash shows up more than once. So look here and just see, and we can separate these out just to make it a little easier. If there's password reuse, the last hash here will be the same. So you can see here that the administrator account is utilizing the same password. So if we're going to try to pass this hash around, guess what we are? We can try to pass this around and see if it'll get us around the network. And we'll see what this does. And then we'll try to crack some of these hashes and see if these hashes crack, what it's going to look like, and go from there. So in the next video, we're going to focus on trying to crack these hashes. And then I'll show you the passing the hash method, which is incredibly useful and why we don't even have to attempt to crack these if we don't want to. So let's go ahead and jump over to the next video where we just quickly try to crack these passwords, and then we'll move on into passing the hash.